Hey guys, welcome to an episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. So before we start this episode off, I just want to start a Wonder Mail here. And you're thinking why? To get to the final dungeon in the game, we need to actually have a friend area unlocked. And to do that, we need to do a special mission. So we're going to be going to unlock this mission, and we're going to go and do it. So let's get started. Okay, so here is the code we need to get to actually unlock the next area. And this is for a mini quest where we have to save a Smeagol, I'm pretty sure. Which will unlock the friend area of the Blue Skies Plains. So we're going to start that off. And I'm going to have a bit of a change. By the way, as you can see, we've actually pretty much got a full bar now. There's only 4 more bosses to go, and there's only 2 more dungeons. So you can probably guess what's going to happen there. There's going to be a bit of a change coming on in the next episode, which I'm excited for. But let's actually go and pick this mission. I'm pretty sure we have to pick it up, don't we? It might be actually in our job list now. Oh wait, it might be this. Okay, let's actually have a look here. Okay, yeah. And we're gonna help a Delibird. Okay, easy enough. Let's take the job and get started. Okay, so it's gonna be a bit of a different kind of mission, just because it is for a friend area. Of course, this friend area can be unlocked no matter who you have. Like, it can be unlocked naturally, but as we're on a tight thing here, I don't want to have to keep playing the game if like we complete all the dungeons. I want to unlock the dungeon now, and that way I don't have to come back and do it later on, if that makes sense. So we're going to be starting by doing that right now. We're going to pick up our team here. And to be honest, the Northern Wind isn't that bad of a dungeon. So, yeah, we're going to head straight there. Of course, you do still have the Buried Relic to go to, but we're not really going to go and do that yet. We're going to go straight to actually the Northern Wind and actually do it a bit different, mainly just because it'll add a bit... Ooh, for God's sake, I pressed it on, but I didn't quick save. Mainly just because it's going to be a bit easier for us to actually handle, so, yeah, we'll like to save. It's just better for us. It really is. Of course, we could go and befriend all the legends here, but I'm not really going to go and do that. There's no real point. It's going to be a pretty short episode anyway. From what I remember, this dungeon isn't that tough. I'm pretty sure the North Wind is where you find Suicune, which, if you remember, we did actually unlock him a while ago. Well, we didn't unlock him, but we fought him a while ago now, which is... It's kind of sad, like, how long ago that was. It was, like, 20 episodes ago, and you don't really realize how this game is so short. You know what I mean? It really is short. Okay. Oh, is it really where we were at the starting area? For God's sake, we've got to go all the way back. Just my luck, just my luck. So, if I found something out a while ago, okay? If you leave a dungeon while you're on a quick save, like we just saved, the game doesn't crash or anything, but what happens is, it saves the game, but you lose all your items in the entire dungeon. So, for example, if I go and turn the game off now, and I don't start from the quick save, or if I just leave the dungeon now anyway, sadly, we will lose all of our items in our inventory, all our money, but we would still keep everything else. Like, for example, we would still keep all of our, I don't know what we would call it, all of our items and stuff, which is fine. By the way, that Volbeat is not keeping his distance from me. I always forget Volbeat's a Pokemon, by the way. I don't understand why. It's just one of those Pokemon where you just think... I always forget about it, because it's not really that much of a staple Pokemon like Pikachu or Charmander is, or a lot of other Pokemon, like... It's the same with, like, a lot of bug types, I think, you see a bug type and you don't really remember, like, it is a Pokemon. Like, you know what I mean? Of course I remember Weedle, Caterpie and all that. For God's sake, a Mudtrap everywhere. But if it wasn't for, like how popular, like, Weedle and that was, I wouldn't remember what they were, you know? And I feel like Volbeat's one of those Pokemon which is a bug type. But, ooh, it's got a Water Absorb, hasn't it? God damn it. It's one of those things like Volbeat and stuff. You don't really, it is a bug type, it's a flying bug type if you don't know. It was introduced in the 3rd generation. Volbeat and Illumise are very similar, but they're different Pokemon to start with. Of course, a explosive trap to start the dungeon off. How great is that? Okay, let's go back. Okay, if we do, I'm trying to not like make it so no one actually lands on. By the way, I'd managed to go to level 63. It's actually worth coming here just for that reason. For God's sake, of course there's items on the floor. So I just don't want anyone to land on the explosive trap there. That's why I went back. Simple as. But yeah, it's just one of those Pokemon which everyone forgets about because it wasn't really used that much. It was introduced in the Halloween games, and that's it. Like, I think that's the only time I actually do fight one in combat. Whether that be in the wild or not, but yeah, it's just a bit sad that, like, a lot of Pokemon you do encounter in the Pokemon games, yeah, you don't really get that much connection with them, you know, it's pretty sad. By the way, I'm hoping Typhlosion does not die here. Okay, he seems to be taking a massive beating. Okay, just end him, okay. The water from the Crawdont might damage as well, but either way, we got away. Sorry about that, I started coughing again. For some reason, whenever I play this game, I always start coughing at one point in the dungeon or whatever. But to be honest, these dungeons aren't too bad. it's nice to actually play through a dungeon which we haven't played through in a while. Like, that's something I really like this game, and the amount of replayability this game has, it's ridiculous. It really is, which is a good thing, by the way. I love the fact that there's so much replayability. Like, you can play this game 1,000 times, and you get different results every time you do it. And I kind of like the idea that, like if you fail a dungeon, you have to replay that dungeon. It's different. It's generated. Of course, when you enter a dungeon like we have here, all the floors are actually predetermined. So no matter what happens here, all this flooring is predetermined. So no matter what we encounter, it's already been coded into the game. It's already placed inside of the code. So yeah, that's one thing. But that could go to level 53, by the way. Great, fantastic. Oh, for God's sake, a trap. Okay, I've got a feeling someone's gonna die if they're not careful with these traps. I still stand by the traps are the worst here. So yeah, all the layers of dungeons actually already predetermined, meaning that like as soon as you enter that dungeon, everything's planned out. But as soon as you leave that dungeon, it would be recreated, I guess, but kind of pulling like the same layouts, if that makes sense. Like, because how a dungeon works in this game, it's more it uses like certain like layers and layouts to actually determine where the exit is, and then of course the exit is placed in a random area. But if you play through this dungeon, like I said, and you just keep saving after every floor, no matter what happens, you will always get the same exit in the same place, and that's just how this game works, pretty much. And yeah, I kind of am amazed how this game actually exists on the Nintendo DS, to be honest. Mainly just because, like, I think that this game is pretty intensive, like, as a game, you know. You need to think, like, how hard it would be for a PC to actually generate a game. Like, look at Minecraft, for example. Like, that's all, like, generated on the fly. And this game's very similar to that, you know. And I think that is absolutely crazy. I think it's good, don't get me wrong. I think it's mad, but, like, the fact that this actually exists on hardware which was, at this time, is, like, 12 to 13 years old. That is crazy, you know. And yeah, I love the idea that, like, it is always unique. So that means, like, no matter what you do, it's always different. And I like the idea of, for God's sake, another explosive trap. I'm telling you, they put these explosive traps, like, in the most awkward positions. Oh, I mean, of course, guess what? Good old Ty Explosion just doesn't care. He walked straight into it, even though it was blatantly, apparently there, you know. Oh, actually, out of surf already. Bloody hell. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to take down the Delkai here. I've got a feeling I'd come up with going to take down the Crawdor no matter what anyway. Go on, do your thing. Attack. Boom, bam. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked. Okay, let's go down here and get some good old exits going here. We're on floor 10 now, so we're actually halfway to the Delibird we need to save. And yes, this will unlock the area we need to go to actually get the next big mission quest thing, which I probably will be doing at the end of this episode. I probably will be unlocking that last dungeon. Mainly just because I want to get it done in one episode, you know. Oh, for God's sake, I forget Poliwags have water absorb. Oh, Hypnosis, you mean guy, man. You mean guy. I hate Hypnosis, by the way. I just hate anything that can really slow you down. Ooh, what seed's that? It's a stun seed. Not really worth my time. But we actually do have a full inventory. I actually didn't go through my inventory and get that, so I just didn't see the point, if I'm honest. So yeah, let's continue on. Oh, God. Okay, rain, go away. Come back again another day, as the kids say. Okay, you just keep attacking up there. Tapers, I believe in you. I believe in you. So it's been a weird few days for me over the last few days, if you don't know. So I mentioned around, I think it was like 2 or 3 episodes ago, that I had a deadline and it was really busy and stuff. Oh, for God's sake, a warp trap. And I was right there at the exit, great. Oh, for God's sake, Attract literally sucks, it really does. I hate Attract. Okay, I honestly cannot stand Attract. So I've been working on that deadline, but then it turns out I got an email yesterday from my tutor at university, and it's been extended. And that's good and bad, alright? If you don't know, I hate extended deadlines. It's just, I've worked hard to get my work done by this one deadline, and then when it gets pushed back again, it's just like, really, did that just happen? And 9% of the time, yes, it did happen. And that's annoying. That is really annoying. So, there's nothing I can do about it, but it's one of those things, like, imagine you work on a project, alright, and you work tirelessly at this project, alright, at work, and you get it done on time, only just, though, you know, you're working around the clock to get this job done. You get it done, alright, and then the next day your boss comes in and was like, have you got it done? You're like, yes. Oh, it's okay, we've got an extension anyway. And you're just like, really? Did I really just waste my time? Because that's how I feel, you know, that's how I feel with the whole university thing right now. It's just, I feel like in a lot of things I'm actually wasting my time. Oh, by the way, do we actually have any food, any food here? We'll have a few plain seeds, might as well eat them. Heal a bit of our hunger, why not? Might as well eat him. Balls to it, you know. I don't want to have to use a food item unless we really have to, so I'm gonna just eat all these. Because why not? You know, we have actually got a lot in our inventory. If you don't know, we did I'd died a lot in the last dungeon, which I'm not happy with. You know, we should actually go and check out if there is any way for us to actually buy some more. I should have checked that before I actually went and did this, to be honest. Because I want to make sure we actually got stuff. By the way, an apple. We're definitely gonna pick that up because that's gonna help out in the next big dungeon we need to go to. Because I probably will have to farm quite a bit of food. Because I feel like food in this game is the most valuable, like the most valuable commodity. Yes, Rival Seed and that is useful, but like if you don't have food, you won't be able to do your job and you won't be able to perform well. You know, so I kind of want to make sure we've actually got food on ourselves all the time here. By the way, another good old exit. Boom, bam. We're actually getting closer to the Delcatty. Yeah, not Delcatty. What's it called? We're getting closer and closer to the good old, what's it called? I can't remember the name, Delibird, that's it, Delibird, we're getting closer and closer. By the way, Delibird's another Pokemon I always forget exists. Like, it's one of those Pokemon where you think, oh, a Delibird, I know that Pokemon. Until people mention it, you always forget that it actually even exists. Like, you really do. It's not because it's a bad Pokemon or anything, well, it's not great, but it's just not the Pokemon you think, oh, that's the best Pokemon in the game, you know? Like, I could name a decent chunk of Pokemon in the actual Pokemon universe, but I always seem to forget, like, the annoying ones. Like, I always remember Skitty, I always remember Articuno and all that, but Delibird, Volbeat, and stuff like that, I always forget, you know, I always do, but if you don't know, my favourite generation of Pokemon is the first gen and the second gen, so that could easily be that reason why I do forget that. By the way, I'm going to turn off Quick Attack on Tapers here, because he keeps trying to go for it, even though it's not really that relevant, so, I'm just gonna let him do his thing and just attack as much as he wants. There we go. Flame Blast is one-shot at him, so good on it. And guess what? One of the, I'm guessing it was one of the, what's it called? Poliwhirls did Rain Dance there, which is annoying. A Tortoise Seed, again, not bad. It'll actually heal our hunger up a little bit, which is good. We're getting close to actually getting hungry again, which is not ideal. I don't like being hungry. Like, I like the fact that like hunger doesn't actually kill us though. Like, I like that it's like a gradual thing. We can't die from starvation. We die from hunger. If that makes sense. Like, we can't just instantly die when we run out of food. It's kind of like a... You can see yourself deteriorating. By the way, a Delibird. Boom. Speaking of Delibird, there it is. And guess what? Is that a Muck or is it a Grime? I think it's a Muck, yeah. So, I don't like Mucks. I'm not going to do the joke I always do about Muck spelled backwards. Because that joke's overdone now. You know, I used to always do a joke saying Snake is Ekans backwards and Arbok is whatever. By the way, Present does a lot of damage. My god, Delibird, you do not mess around. I think I'm going to have to actually use a Protect when I actually come in contact with him again, because I don't want to risk dying against a goddamn Delibird. Okay, we're going to use Protect here, we're not messing around. Go for Protect here, there we go. And then you can go for Present if you want, so yeah. I'm playing a bit more safe here, because we are near the Delibird. And guess what my move... Oh, for God's sake. My seal... It was seal my move. That's annoying, but let's actually get down to the next floor. I should have actually picked up that TM there. I don't really mind. It's fine. Okay, there's another Delibird. I want tapes at the end of this guy. There we go, get wrecked. I just don't want to get killed by a Delibird, because it's going to be pretty embarrassing if you get killed by a Delibird, isn't it? Because like I was saying, it's not a great Pokemon, and then it does that much damage to me. It might actually be a good Pokemon in this game, to be honest. Like, I could be wrong. Like, I have been wrong before. Ooh, a Muck. By the way, I hate Muck. I really do not like Muck one bit. Okay. Oh yeah, my move was Seal, wasn't it? Okay. I'm going to let Tapers actually handle this guy. Mucks are the worst, by the way. Especially in the first generation with the whole, what move do they have now? Minimize. Minimize is absolute dogger, you know. It's so bad. It's so bad it's good. Like, that's how bad it is, you know. And it's not bad, it's bad for the wrong reasons, you know. It's bad for the person fighting a Muck. Mainly just because, like, the amount of damage it does is ridiculous. It does so much damage to you, you have no idea. And that's why I don't like Mucks, you know. They're just too powerful in general. Yeah, there's so many better options, you know, for Pokemon. But let's actually get back to the floor 19. This is where Delibird's actually at. And this should unlock the next area we need to go to. But there's our little friend. Okay, I want someone else to attack him. I do not want to die here against a Delibird. Okay, Delibird, we're here for you. Delibird, we're fine. Yes. Let's get away. And then let's see him at the Pelipper Post Office later on. And we're obviously going to eject as well. Yes, we want to leave. We really want to leave. Yes, get me away. So all my team's going to run away too. So they should unlock something pretty new for us here. Okay. Hello there. Thank you for rescuing me. As a reward, you can now go to the friend area, Sky Blue Plains. And this is what we need to do to actually get into the next area. By the way, there is certain areas you can't unlock until you actually do these missions, such as Mount Moonview View, which would be for Clef areas, Dragon Cave, which would be for like some kind of dragon type Pokemon. I'm guessing that would be like a Dratini or something. And then there's stuff like Boulder Cave, just little things like that. You need to do stuff like that. Also, there is certain Pokemon in this game which doesn't appear, but you can get to appear, such as a Roselia and stuff, or a Munchlax. And like, of course, Roselia was a 3rd generation Pokemon, but then other Pokemon like was such as Munchlax was a 4th generation Pokemon. So this is where we can actually unlock the next quest here. So we have to talk to Ekans and Medicham. We found it at last. Yes, find it. We did. My wish. It has finally come true. Hehe. Hey, now, don't forget about my wish. Listen, Ekans, we must keep this a secret just between us two. We can't tell any Pokemon, not even Gengar. I know that. Let's decide on how we're going to do this. First. Hey! What's up, guys? I don't know anything. Me too, I don't know a thing. I don't know anything about making wishes come true. I know nothing at all. Okay. So now we've actually got this quest sorted. We need to go and do some little mini dungeons, alright? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop into dungeons, in and out, and then we're going to go back to see them. Pretty much, we're going to have to go to the tiny woods, and then I'm going to eject, and then, like, it's just going to be, it's going to be like a series of days before you can actually talk to them again. And that's when we're going to unlock the next quest. So I'm going to see you in X amount of days. I don't know how many days it's going to be, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, so let's go and see them the next day and see what's going to happen here. Ekans, listen, I'm thinking it's the best way if we go into the dungeon. If either one of us falls before the end, oh, I get it. The other one could still make the wishes. That's smart, Medicham. But, of course, I can't wait until our dreams come true. Our wishes come true, even. My wish is for a broader, lower jaw. I want bigger jaws so I can swallow bigger things whole. My wish is for a place where I can meditate in peace, with no one to bother me. That would be magnificent if I could just meditate for a year without food. Oh, wow, that is, it's not very good wishes, is it? Like, let's be honest here. I don't know anything. Oh, me too. I don't know a thing. I don't know anything about a dungeon that makes wishes come true. I know nothing. Okay, now they're gonna jet off again, and guess what? We're gonna have to go back into the tiny woods for the second time here. And if you don't know, you have to do this a lot to actually unlock the final dungeon. If you're doing why I'm doing it now, it means that I don't have to worry about it later on. Because I was a bit worried about how do I unlock this dungeon. So that's why I'm doing it now. Anyways, I'll see you guys after we've done this dungeon again. Okay, so it's now day 3. Let's see what they got to say now. Oh, Ekans, what's up? I got KO'd in that dungeon, but what about Medicham? I hope she's okay. I hope she gets to the end and gets my wish to come true. Gao! Okay. What are you staring at? I'm having a hard time trying to make up my mind. Get lost. Huh, wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't be wishing for a bigger, lower jaw. I wonder if it would be better if I could coil myself tighter. Mutter. Okay, there we go. And now we have to go again to the goddamn forest. Yep, and you gotta do this to actually unlock the final dungeon, sadly. There's no doubt about it. Okay, so now it's day 4. Let's go and see what he's got to say now. Oh, he's not here. Let's talk to Wish Cache then. Ho-ho! There's an old saying about the buried relic. Where the hell is he then? I thought he would be here now. Okay, I'm guessing it's not a 4th day then. I'm guessing he's not here then. Okay, we're gonna go and actually, we'll go and, we'll go and do the goddamn tiny woods again. So now that we've actually completed this dungeon multiple times now, there should be a quest available now. I'm not saving, by the way, in case I make a mistake, but there should be a quest unlocked at the Pelipper bulletin board, which I'm going to have a walk over there right now and actually have a quick peek. I'm pretty sure this is the case now. And this quest will allow us to actually get into the last dungeon. It's mainly just going to be like, oh, we're going to have this now, and then we'll probably do it next episode. But, oh, he's right here. Ekans, what's up? What's up, Ekans? Tell me what's up, okay? Oh, no. Medicham went down. What should I do? If I went, I'd only last a while. Oh no. So of course it's gonna be a quest for us now, and this should be, where is it now? Here we go. The Wish Cave. Let's look at the info, and this is a special mission. This is Medicham. Rescue me, please. The reward is a secret, and of course we're gonna accept it. And yeah. There we go, Daco read the SOS mail and apparently sent from Medicham. My name is Medicham. We had no trouble entering this dungeon, but it's horrible. Here. It is very much too difficult. Ekans, he was defeated right away. It makes me want to scream. Somebody, please help me. This place is the Wish Cave, and the reward is a secret. But it's really, really nice. You can make sure of it. And we actually now get the Wish Cave open for exploration, which is the final dungeon in the game, which we will be doing as our last dungeon, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So, like, yeah, you can kind of guess what it's going to be, but we should actually have it available down here now. So as you can see, we actually got the buried relic and the wish cave, but I think next time we're going to be starting off with the buried relic. So yeah, enjoy this video, please go like, I really appreciate it, and I shall see you guys next time for more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team, where we're going to be going and starting the buried relic. I'll see you guys later. Take care, and peace.